So have it right. Up the CHELS, up the MineralsFC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone's doing well winning live. First and foremost, I want you all to smash the piece that like button if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to MineralsFC. We're on the road to 11k. And also we've got the notification bell, ding dong. Let's have it right. Make sure you smash that so you know when we go live because, yeah, they love the shadow ban and all that. Wrong ends. Let's have it right. And we've got the MineralsFC Ultras membership pinned at the top live chat and down below in the description. We've also got Lee Gunner's channel and all his channels down in the description and in the title. So make sure you go and sub him. And I want to give a shout out to Northside. Big up to you, my geezer. Respect for sending your people redirecting to the channel. Much appreciated. And love to you, my geezer. And I've also put his channel in the chat as well. So make sure you go and support his channel who rolls with Lee Gunner. Let's have it right. Rolls with the minerals, the Gunner rules now. You know what I'm saying? What are we saying, Lee? Are we good, my geezer? Lovely to have you on today. And we're going to just land minerals. Let's have it right as we always do. But I hope you're doing well, my geezer.
Yeah, man. Yeah, beautiful day. Sunny, lovely. Just chilling really. All my work's starting now. Like this, and then after that, I'm doing podcasting. I'm on with Carefree Lewis. Then after that, I'm on a watch along for the Milan derby. Proper club, proper manager. Yeah, Inzaghi can win the title tonight against AC Milan. Yeah, in the derby at the San Siro. We will be there, guys. And then go and get him. Yeah, bring him to the Emirates.
We'll be there. We will be there. We'll be there.
More than
respect to you, geezer. Listen, a lot's been going on over the weekend. You lot won, so you got your top of the league right now. Chelsea bottled it against City, and it was atrocious, bruv. Really, a 60% City, mentally absolutely in the mud, physically in the mud, and they still managed to dig out minerals and beat us because that's what they do. They're just an elite, well-oiled machine. And you know, the bottom line is we just don't have the quality, bruv. We don't have the minerals. We are a very young side. It's the same old situation. It's changed the model or get out. And I'm tired of it, bruv. I literally wasn't even rattled after that game. I wasn't even, I was rattled to an extent of the chances that we had. But at the same time, it was always expected. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Like, I know the situation at Chelsea. And people still don't want to wake up, or if they are woken, they're not speaking, and they don't want to speak out because they're too worried about their benefits and, you know, all the clicks and all that jazz, because they will lose clicks, they will lose subscribers, they will lose followers if they speak the true narrative. That's why on my channel grows organically. So have it right. And that's what we do. But obviously, London derby tomorrow night, Arsenal v Chelsea. A massive game. So have it right. We see things they'll never see. Shout out Chelsea old boys. You know the deal. I'll be real. I've got not 1 ounce of confidence going into this game whatsoever. I'll be absolutely staggered if we get a point, let alone win. It has come out already that Gusto's out. Cole Palmer's not well. He's just sick of carrying Chelsea, so he's had enough, bruv. Same old story of Chelsea and injuries. Chilwell out as well. There's no Chilwell. Whether he would have played anyway or started, I doubt it. We've got Brillo pad left back. And it's just a circus, bruv, at Chelsea. An absolute circus. So I don't have any hope. If you do not steamroll us or beat us, then you deserve not to win the league. I don't think you will win the league. I still don't think you will. I think City will. I think City's stumbling block is funny enough Spurs away, which is a tough ground for them. They don't really get results there. And also you got to play Spursy, whether you actually beat them or if you drop points there. I think, you know, it might let Liverpool back in the title race because they got the easiest run. But to be real with you, Arsenal should be winning this game in the condition we are, because we are a shambles right now. If we beat you, listen, I'm drinking in all the fucking minerals, all the tears, bruv. You know what I'm saying? I want that. I need it, bruv. For me, it's like a trophy this season to have Arsenal in the mud. You know what I'm saying? And winning nothing. And Lego Head getting all the agenda on him. And let's have it right. He ain't good enough at Arsenal. You know, if you had a Carlo Ancelotti, for example.
Oh,
He's
mate,
absolutely elite.
elite gaffer, elite gaffer. Did you see him last night in the El Clasico? He subbed off Vinny Jr. right after he scored and set the second one up. Subbed him off. Vinny Jr. was giving it all of that to him. Yeah, and he just grabbed hold of the back of his arm, just whispered it, sank in his ear, and Vinny went and sat down and shut his mouth, mate. Yeah, guess what? They didn't win the game. Yeah, now imagine Saka plays every game, every minute of every game. This gaffer is taking off the real star boy, yeah, with 10, 15 minutes to go. Yeah, and shut him up and sat him down, and then they won the game. Proper manager, mate. Proper. Yeah, I'd love that guy at Arsenal, man. But it's what it is. But yeah,
the other gaffer, Thomas Tuchel. I told people months ago, United. He's going to go United. All right. People don't believe it. Today it's come out again. All right. That Ratcliffe wants him, basically. Now, I know they're a tight ship. But I think the deal's already done. I think he's agreed. Tuchel wants the job. And Thomas Tuchel at Manchester United for a rebuild, you're winding me up. It's an absolute wind up, bruv. Yeah.
You might be even more in the mud tomorrow, mate. Yeah, when 29 scores the winner.
Listen, if that happens, bruv, I'll tell you this now, bruv. I'm gonna fucking go mad, man. I'll go mad. Yeah, I can't have him scoring. All right. Like, listen, I know what a player is. The reality is, if he scores that winner again, listen, Havertz, the Bergkamp best Minerals, yeah, and Jorginho, yeah, let's have it right. They will be well up for this game. They'll be up for this game. All right. They've had probably those two players and Mason Mount have had the most agenda throughout the fan base. And funny enough, they're above us. You know what I'm saying? It's just a shambles, bruv. If Tommy T goes to United, I'm telling you, Lee, bruv, they're back on, mate. They're back on. This guy's elite, bruv. He's an elite gaffer, proper gaffer, man. You know what I'm saying? And it just tells you the state of Chelsea, that we're just letting everyone go. We've stripped everything out of our football club, and they won't change the model. And do you want to hear this, Lee? This one I found out yesterday. Shout out Steve G, yeah? I found this out yesterday. These clown lakes, the whole consortium, they're not going to have a sit down and assess the model and the project until it's 4 years into the project. Well, we're almost 2 years into the project and it's a failure. And that means they're not going to change the project. They're not going to change the model. All right. And people don't understand the severity of the situation at Chelsea. Like, we're going further and further in the bin. Have you seen the list of players that are going to be shipped out in the summer? It's like, you're going to ship them out to bring us what? what are you going to bring us? Less quality.
They're going to bring in a bunch of 14-year-olds from South America, mate.
No, that's too old now. That's too old for a model. It's too old, bruv.
Yeah, man. DiCaprio FC, mate. That's what it is.
Epstein FC, bruv.
Yeah, man. It's wild. It is proper off-key, isn't it? And the thing is, it's not going to change. You're right. It's not going to change. I said this to you last time I was on. Yeah. Your fans need to storm the pitch. Like, real talk. Start throwing some heads around. Like, banging heads and that. Like, proper kicking off. Yeah, if you get a ban, you get a ban. Oh, well, it'll be been around the world and it might actually wake them up a bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I agree. I agree with that. The thing is, we need boycotting. We need protests, bruv. We need to protest, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Because these clowns will not handle the PR from the Chelsea supporters. They control everything. All the PR that comes out, the Pornstein dagger and all that nonsense, yeah, coming out going, oh, you know, they're aware of the noise. Of course they're aware of the noise, bruv. They got clown lake stickers. They're clowns, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? They're clowns, man. Their egos.
That Ornstein's always like that. They're aware of the murmurs and the shut up, mate. Yeah. There's somebody in my chat the other day said, do you reckon Ornstein shows his Twitter page to birds in nightclubs? Oh, look, I'm David Ornstein. I've got 2.7 million. And breaking news, you're coming home with me.
I don't think he'd do that, Lee, because the phone light would just highlight how big his fucking nose is, and it would just turn them off, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Nose gets in the way, bruv.
I'm not one to speak about noses. You've seen the size of this conch. Look at the size of his beak, bruv.
Listen, ain't nothing compared to his, bruv. You could literally, you swim like a fucking swordfish, bruv.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get your gear out around him, would you? You know what I'm saying? Like, old Dyson over there.
Oh, what a melt he is, man. Get him in the bin, bruv. Get him in the bin.
But now your club is finished. I can't lie, man.
Yeah, I know.
Your club is finished. And the thing is, do you know how it's finished, right? All of these things, yeah, cool, but add them all together. But this is the biggest one for me. Yeah, it's finished there because they are so blatantly mugging you off publicly, yeah, every single day. Yeah, they're coming out dropping all these little daggers and bombs and all of this and blah, blah, blah. They're laughing in your faces whilst they're stripping your club. Yeah, and people have not seen this. This is the thing for me. Yeah, they're actually barefaced laughing, yeah, in your faces, telling you exactly what they're going to do. Yeah, which is the opposite of what they should be doing, and people are just accepting it. Yeah, well, we want a model that's under 25s and this and that and blah blah blah, and people are just going, yeah, cool. Name me another under 25s project, yeah, that's ever won anything. Yeah, and since when? Yeah, would all of these players?
Read that.
And I hated Todd Boehly knows. As long as fans sharp and tune in, and the old back in gets wow. Oh dear.
Yeah, that was on Forbes. We've got the Forbes cover here. It's elite, bruv. He wants to give
your quality, man.
The audacity, bruv. Yeah, the audacity to say that no matter what, you know, they know the fans are going to turn up and buy tickets, and we can raise the price on season tickets because we know that they're going to pay the money. So they're milking us there.
That's what I'm saying. They're telling you what they're going to do.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. They've told everyone.
They're telling you this is what we're going to do. We're going to strip your club. Yeah, we're going to get rid of all these players. We're going to buy even younger ones every year. Yeah, and then we're going to sell them the good ones for profit. Yeah, and then do it all over again. But in the process of doing that, we're going to take more money out of your pockets. Yeah, because we're going to charge you more. Yeah, and fans go,
we're going to buy the hotels. We're going to take your hotels. We're going to take the mansions, and we're going to keep that in our back pocket. So if we don't rebuild a stadium, we sell the club. We're going to keep them, not sell them.
Yeah, I see that the other day, mate. It says 70 odd million for a hotel. They've sold. They've given it to Clown Lake or something. Two hotels was it? Yeah. And they've basically sold it to themselves. They've nicked it off of CHELS and given it from one company to another. That's mad. Yeah, it's actually mad. In the EFL, they can't do that.
Yeah, but the Premier League, they can. It hasn't been signed off yet. The Premier League haven't authorised it officially yet. That's come out as well. So that's not actually offsetting on the books yet, as it stands. So again, it was a PR stunt to try and calm the nerves down. The reality is they're making up excuses to justify we're going to ship Gallagher, we're going to ship Trev Chalobah. And Trev Chalobah and Silva have been our best defenders at this point. You know what I'm saying? They've been absolutely class, mate. Yeah, and we're still losing games because the rest of the team, the midfield.
Yeah, you can't just have 1, 2, or 3 players turning up every week. You have to have all of them. And if you don't have all of them, you've got to have at least 7 or 8, and you can carry 1 or 2 or 3 maybe.
Yeah, yeah. And the killer is Joseph Feliciano. People don't talk about it enough, and I'm going to say it on every stream. He said out of his mouth, yeah, it's more important to build business value than win or lose on the field, bruv. All right. Now, he said this. Egbali's already told you what the Beachhead Streamline Multi-Club, what they're doing. All right. Matson's just gone up 35 million. That's going to be the most expensive player for Dortmund. Transfer record, 35 million. Tells you that they are basically basing their model on Red Bull, Borussia Dortmund, Seagull Merchants. They're buying players for cheap. And they're not even doing that because they're paying 100 odd for Enzo and Casado and all this, make it make sense. But across the board, that's the kind of direction that they're going in. All right. So you're not buying anything elite. You're never going to buy anything elite. The wage structure doesn't allow you to buy anything elite. So you're restricted in the market. You're never going to get that so-called world-class under 22-year-olds, because how many of them are there that are world-class at that age? They're age.
And not only that, when you get one that's good, you're going to flog them to someone else for more money.
Like Cole Palmer, he'll go. He'll get pinched. Someone will
come and say... So you're never going to get there. Now what you got to hope for is a little cup run every year if you're lucky. Sean, this is what it is, bro. This is the future of Chelsea.
Bruv, the project is a failure. We've gone to what? Carabao Cup final, bottled it to the Veneer Merchants kids and C team. Yeah, we've gone to Man City, playing Man City. Best chance you're ever going to get to beat Man City. They are literally like they've got
Running
no
on
legs.
empty
They're running
the other
in
day.
mud. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Mentally drained from a Real Madrid 120 minutes played, bruv. Knockout round, quarter-final, Champions League, highest level, bruv. And they lost that. So they're depleted. And you still couldn't get over the line and beat them, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're not going to get better chances than this. You know, and the wake-up call, sadly, I reckon it's going to be against you lot, and I think it's going to be against Spurs. And I think in this current state we are in, we are looking likely to lose these 2 games.
Thing with Spurs as well, right? You've got a good record against them, haven't you?
Yeah, we drew under TT. That was
is it at the Bridge or is it at their ground?
Yeah, no, our ground, and then we lost at their ground 2-0 under Potter. That was the night Boehly went out the night before, got pissed up in Mayfair, pictures. Yeah, and then Jellyfish Potter got death threats that night. Yeah. So-called death threats, but the top-notch bacon ain't told us anything about it, Lee. We don't know anything that's happening to Jelly. In fact, we never heard from Jellyfish Potter.
We've never heard from him again. Where's he gone?
He's NDA'd up. He's all stitched up like Hereditary, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
Is he still alive?
Did
he wake up to the black hand or the horse's head? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. He's in the Clown Lakes mental asylum padded room straitjacket, that bruv. For the rest of his remainder of his NBA contract. Yeah.
Proper CHELS. Proper CHELS.
He ain't proper CHELS. He's proper seagull merchant. That's what he is. He's probably going, ah, ah, ah. Fucking got a sock and ball in his mouth. Ah, ah, ah. Get me out of here. He can't even speak the wrong one. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get him in the bin, bruv. Jellyfish Potts needs to get in the bin as well, bruv. All this project. And do you know what? This fucking rolled me, bruv. I can't believe this shit, yeah. They promoted it yesterday. And you've got the Chelsea pitch owners, one on either side, and he's holding it. He's got a share in the Chelsea pitch owners gifted to him. A proper Spursy gaffer. He's owning a part of our Chelsea pitch. Look at the PR, bro. It's disgraceful, bro.
That's not on. That's
disgusting. Fucking clown, like. Get out of our club, man. Rolls me to shit. Absolutely disgraceful. Yeah? How they have allowed this shit. Propaganding so that they keep this guy in the job. This guy's a yes man. The whole model's a yes man tax. Change the fucking model. Let's have it right. Change the model because the model has killed us. It's absolutely killed us. And people and all these blue ticks, all these brown envelopes, all these Pornsteins and Fabrizio Fraudalos, bruv, and all these bats, bruv. Yeah, they're the ones that are literally feeding into this, manipulating all the fucking bots and the little Twitter virgins and the football manager merchants, all of them, bruv, the whole lot of them. Yeah, they're all the ones. Right, that are feeding this false pro-propaganda for Clown Lake to allow them to do shit like this. This is a tribal issue here. For me, that is disgraceful, bruv. That this guy's got an ownership in the pitch, bruv. It's absolute. I'm done. Like that. I didn't stream yesterday, but I saw that yesterday. Yeah, and I'm rattled by it. It's disgusting, mate. Yeah, absolutely disgusting.
But again, somebody in the chat said apparently they give it to every manager. I don't know if that's true or not, but
well, where's the PR for Tommy T having it? Where's the PR for Jellyfish Potter having it? There ain't none. Because they've given us a list of slot, the herpes, because all the Twitter virgins love to cut shapes in their mum's basement. He can play the horizontal verticals, and he's like Einstein on the fucking football pitch. Absolutely melts, yeah. Right?
David Guest lookalike. David Guest lookalike, Rob.
Literally flying. He can't wait to fly from Brentford, bruv, to get to Cobham. And then you obviously Pochettino's the best out of them lot. Arnie Slot, because he looks like Agent Smith with his glasses. He's got a stony on. He's a hipster, bruv. Get in.
Yeah, and he's called Arnie Slot. Yeah, good one. Get out of it. Yeah, nobody will know. Arnie Slops.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what the mad thing is? Yeah, you're right. How do we know whether they give it to every single Chelsea manager? Because we've never heard it before. We've never heard, oh yeah, I just got a share in this.
Yeah.
Why are they doing up the PR for him? Because they're going to keep him, bro.
Exactly.
They're keeping him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now it's, oh yeah, look at some of the shamelessness as well that I see in football these days. Yeah. Right. Look at that Man United game yesterday. Yeah. And you've got Rasmus Højlund celebrating like he's just won the trophy. Yeah. And you've got Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, but this is football. The reason these players do it and the reason the manager does it.
This is not the standard of Manchester United. That is the standard of Manchester United. I'll take the man of the match. Fucking Looney Tunes, bruv. Goofy Looney Tunes, bruv. Ain't got no minerals over Mason Mount. I'll tell you that now, bruv. Yeah, where's Champions League on the table? In fact, Mason Mount's the only Champions League winner in that entire fucking squad with Varane and Casemiro, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Do you know what's bad though? The reason they do all this here, because Bruno yesterday, I don't know if you watched the game, when he scored his penalty against the goalkeeper, because the goalkeeper was giving it all that to him, innit?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Like, after he scored his penalty, he said to the goalkeeper, he went, "You're crap." To the goalkeeper, I thought, mate, have some fucking shame, innit? Yeah, you're Man United captain. He's playing for Coventry. He came through your academy, that goalkeeper.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So he's still fucking on his way. Do you know what I'm saying? This fucker plays for Portugal and Man United, and he's captain, and he's telling him he's shit. Yeah, he's shit. He's shit. Where was he in the second half?
Where were they all, bruv?
It's true.
I was on my sofa, 3-0. I thought, oh, fucking hell, this is boring. Fell asleep, woke up at 94th minute. It's 3-3. I'm going, what's going on here? Yeah, Coventry were playing well. That number 10 looks decent as well.
That's what I said. I said that on my watch along. I said that number. He fucking missed a penalty though, man. He had no middle when it mattered. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's good though. He came through Villa's academy. That number 10. That number 27 as well. Can't remember his name. He was decent as well.
Yeah. Someone, explain to me this, because obviously Pochettino's getting so much PR. I still don't see an identity. I don't see any kind of game, and I know why, because the model doesn't allow him to, and he hasn't got he's been dealt a shit hand with the players. But someone explain to me how Crystal Palace's managers come in, bruv, for 2 minutes, and these guys are playing like prime Johan Cruyff ball from Ajax, bruv, and steamrolling teams, bruv, and now everyone's getting all excited, having wet dreams over Elise, bruv. You know, when the reality is we ain't going to get Elise, bruv. He'd probably go Man United, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
Mate, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is with that Palace manager? Yeah, he won the Europa League, so he's already obviously half decent gaffer, isn't he?
He's a winner, more than Pop.
And not only that, he's been right. He's been there. I don't know how many games he's managed now. Maybe 6, 7, something like that.
Yeah. And Coventry, they had Gyökeres, who I rate. I do like him. Yeah. Gyökeres, he was at Coventry, bruv. You can see what they're doing. Maybe they're using AI, but they're not using Burnley and MLS's AI. They must be using Seagull Merchant's AI, because I don't know. Clown Lake's AI is in the bin, bruv. It's like
maybe Coventry are trying to use fucking Prime Pep's fucking AI from Barcelona. Because the way they were popping that ball around in extra time, Coventry, mate. Oh my days! They're literally 1-2 touch, boom, boom, boom. They were carving them to pieces. I was like, when they fucking got robbed at the end, man. That goal was never offside. Never in a million.
Nah. Well, it was it was tight, wasn't it? Do you know what? They literally were carving United like Gordon Ramsay carves a beef Wellington, bruv. That's what they were doing in that game, bruv. And it was criminal that United went through, to be honest. And can you imagine if we did beat City and we were playing Coventry, we would have still lost to Coventry, bruv.
100% you lose to Coventry.
You're worse than football than United. You know what I mean? They do. They play better.
No, it's true. But this is the thing, though. If you've got a proper manager, like, I don't see what you lot do on the training pitch. Yeah, same with Man United. Like, it just looks all over the gaff.
Yeah.
And then you just hope that a Cole Palmer bags for you and gets you out of the shit. Then you just hope Thiago Silva has a good game. That's all hope. It's pathetic, man. Like you said, that Palace manager, bro, he's been there fucking 7, 8, 9 games, whatever it may be, and look how well they're playing.
Yeah.
Bro, they were 4-0 up in 30 minutes against West Ham.
Yeah.
How many teams have done that against West Ham with Moyes there?
And that's Palace, bruv. I mean, they're in the gutter.
I know Moyes has been sacked up a few times, but not 4-0 in 30 minutes. But listen,
for me,
they got some good players though, man. Palace have got Elise, Eze, that Mateta's a handful. Like, I wouldn't say they're great. Anderson, the centre back, I'd take him at Arsenal in a heartbeat. Yeah, he's a top centre back.
But that's what I'm saying, Lee. That's how Chelsea look. You got some good players in there that look really good, but once they raise their levels, they jump ship and they go to a bigger club. The pressure, they're not that main man. They don't shine as much in a team that's got better players. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's a deceiving thing where, you know, we've bought, say, Brillo Pad from Seagull Merchants and he looks fantastic there. But at Chelsea, he's not really looked that great. He just looks like another player, another squad player. You know what I'm saying? You know, we've got no injury medical team, because that was stripped out when these clowns bought the club. Yeah, they stripped everything out. They stripped the canteen out, the tea lady, the whole lot, the groundsman, for whatever reason. I mean, what they done to fucking deserve getting.
Go and get the one back that was ramping after players when Jose was the manager. What was her name?
Oh, Eva. Yeah,
She was playing through the whole squad.
Bruv, we wouldn't be able to keep Meatloaf, Boehly, and Siri Merchant out the dressing room if that was the case, bruv. That'd be even worse, bruv. You know what I'm saying? But they'll probably bring in Slosh Pot as well. They have Slosh Pot in there, bruv. And then Chili's going to be DMing the other one. Oh, he's DMing her, and she's fucking going, no, do I want to do it? No, I'll just go live on a podcast and mud you because I want to build my profile up, you fucking rats, man. I can't stand these OnlyFans girls, man. You know what I'm saying? Cheap, bruv. Cheap, sweetheart.
Hey, I've never understood why people want to pay $4.99 to see that when you can just put Pornhub on for free. That in itself tells you how tapped the people are that are watching it, because they're paying to watch something that, yes, it's not their particular one, but there's millions of them for free on the internet.
No, but what they do, Lee, is they go, but I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin. I haven't done anything, but I want you to be the one that does. You know what I'm saying? So then all the money comes in, bruv, and then you see them. They're a week later in a fucking Enzo Ferrari, bruv. Yeah, not our Enzo Ferrari. Our Enzo Ferrari's all clapped up, bruv. At the minute, he needs a hernia change, bruv. You know what I'm saying? This guy ain't speeding nowhere anytime soon, man.
Mate, it's crazy. Some of them earn a fortune out of it, though. Like, but the average one, like. The average person on there earns less than $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
Like, well, why would you put yourself through all of that for less than $1,000 a month?
Yeah.
Like the ones that are top, yeah, they're going to earn top dollar. Yeah, but bro, man, have a bit.
They've infiltrated football. They're using football clubs and that whole, wearing a football shirt with your double D's hanging out. Do you know what I mean? That you're all of a sudden you're an Arsenal supporter. The Arsenal one's hilarious. I find that apparently they're together. Her and Slosh Pot are together. Apparently, I don't know.
Her voice is jarring as fuck, mate. I can't stand that one.
Yeah. It's like she's taken like she's gone like that.
Yeah, the
helium. Yeah, with a bit of helium. Yeah. Oh, mate, what are we doing here? But listen, on a serious note, what are you saying about tomorrow? You're obviously confident. You've got a smug face on. So I don't know.
After the last, before this weekend just gone, I was thinking, now we ain't beating Wolves, we ain't beating CHELS, we ain't beating Spurs, and we weren't great on the weekend. That game was dead, man. It was a horrible game to watch.
Yeah.
And Demetrius, no, but she's a wrong one as well, mate. She should be locked up for walking around with them hanging out on match day. Yeah, literally painting them up and that and walking around. Nah, man, that's proper weird.
What was she doing?
There's this bird on online. She literally gets them out, but she has the shirt painted on.
Oh, wow.
And then walks around the outside of the Emirates interviewing people.
Why would she put all that shit on her?
To cover the nibs. I don't know. Literally, the shirt will be painted on, but they're actually out. And she's walking around the Emirates on match day, bruv, interviewing people.
Wow.
With all these kids walking around and that, bruv. Mad.
I'd call that like absolute wrong and behaviour.
Bro, imagine if you were doing that with your tackle hanging out. Do you know what I'm saying? And painted it with fucking saying, like, you'd be in jail, bruv.
I'll just put the 2 stars on there. I'll put 2 stars. I'll walk up to her, bruv. She wouldn't believe what she think is Starry Night, bruv. You know what I'm saying? She'd be blinded by the fucking 2 stars, bruv. all that body paint would just be melting off from all her sweat. She can't take the minerals, bruv. She can't take them, bruv. Ella. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Oh, it's a meltdown, bruv. Everyone in the chat smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to Lee, subscribe to MineralsFC. Keep laying your minerals in the chat.
I'm going to grab a beer quick, and then I'll carry on saying what I was going. 1 second,
Get steaming, bruv. Get steaming, I'll tell you. Oh, mate. You know what I'm saying? hydraulics with the 2 stars, bruv. Let's have it right. We are the CHELS, bruv. You know what I'm saying? We see things they'll never see. And don't forget, we'd have that celery out. We'd have all that celery out for that goon. You know what I'm saying? And if she don't come, yeah. So anyway, guys, what we saying in the chat? Big up to everyone. Lee's getting his beer. He needs to cool down, bruv. He needs to cool down. So
yeah, man, all these sex workers fucking latching onto football clubs, mate. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird, but there we go. Anyway, yeah. So after we beat Wolves in the deadest game I've seen for a while.
Yeah.
Well,
at least you beat him, Lee. We've had the double done on us. We've been fed to the Wolves by Clown Lake twice this season. Yeah.
We're getting kind of fortunate with that, though, right? Because they had no Cunha, they had no Neto. Yeah, Lerma was on the bench. So he's only just come back from injury. Nori was on the bench. Yeah, they didn't offer nothing. Against you, apparently, Gusto and Palmer are out. And then against Tottenham, they've got Adogi and Porro out, I think.
Right.
Yeah, Adogi's out for the season. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we are going to win the league. Hopefully we do. Because then I can flipping zip it and enjoy it. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And instead of sitting there moaning every bloody day about the football club. Yeah, but yeah, against you lot, I don't know. You're a weird football club, man. Like, against all the shit teams, you lose. And against all the better teams, you do all right.
Well,
and then lose.
We've lost.
I said, you do all right, then lose.
Yeah, play all right for 45 minutes and then capitulate. You know, we got Jackson, who, let's have it right, is what the PR is all about. Trust the cum shot, because this guy can't hit a barn door. All right, this guy's an open goal. He couldn't
finish a wank him, could he? Let's be real.
No. Not even Slosh Wet could finish it for him. That's how bad it is. But you see the angle, and it's like, why are you cutting back, geezer? Why are you going back? And Rahman Osman, fair play to him. You know, he doesn't want to be a full-on brown envelope, but mate, comparing him saying he could be like Thierry Henry is outright delusion, bruv. Outright delusion. I mean,
that's up there with 29 being like Bergkamp. Do you know what I mean?
No, 29 is compared by Tommy T to Bergkamp and Percy and Berbatov. So rightly, Berbatov himself compared himself to Kai Havertz. You got a generational baller there. You just ain't seen the Minerals land consistently.
Well, when he bags the winner tomorrow, I might have a little celebration, mate.
We're going to say Havertz then? We're going to say Havertz.
Yeah, I might tomorrow. If he scores the winner against proper Chelsea, just for you, I'll say his name.
Well, do you know what? At least he's won us a Champions League. I don't think he'll do that for your club because your club ain't got the minerals to do it. But I'll be real. He's going to excel next season. He's going to be settled in from this season, and next season he's going to. I heard, you're going to play Party. Apparently, you're going to play Party, and I think that's a massive miss this season. Well, Jorginho's done well, but I think Party is that he's literally like the glue. The
Party is more mobile than Rice.
Yeah,
he gets around the pitch a lot quicker and a lot easier. And I think he's still our best midfielder. But when he's fully fit, and he ain't fully fit because he ain't played all season. So based on that, I don't know. It'd be weird if we start him. Although I'd kind of, I don't know. I like Thomas Partey, but I've been him in the summer. Yeah, I've been him, and I do think he's our best midfielder when fully fit. But
I think
But all of that, do you know what I mean? Plus, not only that, because he's not been in the team for so long, he's seizing up. He's not going to be fully up to fitness. Then he's going to go on a summer break, summer holiday. Yeah, he's not playing international tournament in the summer. He's going to come back. He's then going to take ages to get going again. Yeah, and then he'll have an injury. And just get rid, man. He's in his 30s. Get rid, man. Go and get somebody else in there. I'd go and get what's his name from Fulham. Get him. Put him on a 3-4 year deal. He's younger, decent. Paulinho, he's decent.
Isn't he going Real or something? I heard.
Not sure.
I've heard they're interested in him, or someone in Spain's interested in him. But you're not wrong, Steve. I think Rice, because it's raining tomorrow, he's going to turn a bit mushy. Old Declan Rice, bruv. Bit in the
Declan Couscous for the 2 games before the weekend, mate. Turn back into Declan Rice. Do you know what I mean? Played all right at the weekend. Yeah. He played all right. But if we have a midfield, and this is what I think we all wanted to see at the start of the season, was Rice, Odegaard, and Partey as the 3. Yeah. And then if you get 29 in, you can play him up front. He's looked half decent up front this calendar year.
I'll be real. The way your team is right now, playing Havertz as the false nine is the right thing. Where Lego went wrong in the buying game was
Put him back in midfield.
game? He put him back in midfield, and your balance ain't right for him to play that position, especially when you got Odegaard there. You know, fucking Vidal Sassoon merchant. You know what I'm saying?
He won, mate. Did you see him pick his nose at the weekend and wipe it in his hair before
kick? Yeah. Like Ganacho and all that. Meatloaf Boehly done it.
Bro, he literally did you see Smith Rowe eating a burger on the bench?
No.
Smith Rowe sat there. He was in the next row, so like the first row of players and manager and all that, right? Yeah. And he was in the one behind. Yeah. And somebody's caught him on camera, bending down, taking a big bite out of the burger.
What? During a game? Wow.
Mid-game.
Wow. I mean, I rate that. I call him Stella Rowe. You know what I mean? Like Stella Artois, Stella Rowe.
Yeah, but if you're going to do that, remember when Gazza was eating the Mars bars and all that? On the side? He did come off the bench and if flipping turn it on. Like Smith Rowe, man, come on.
I would sign him. I would sign him at Chelsea. Smith Rowe. I'd actually sign him.
I thought you meant Gazza. He could probably do a job in
Gazza, I'd have him in a heartbeat, bruv. I'd let him drink as well. He'd probably show the boys a whale of a time. They love it. They love it in the dressing room.
So Boehly picked his nose and did what with it? Wiped it in his ear?
Yeah, some American sports game. He went like that, and you see him just go like he went like that, and it went in. He's grim, bruv. Meatloaf. I would do anything for pound notes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, real quick, somebody's put in your chat. Yeah, big up Hannah in the chat. Emma is not a yes man. Yes woman. Sorry, your women's team won in the Barcelona game the other night, didn't they?
They haven't lost there for five years, I think it was.
I see that result. Like, I get all the women's football. I never watch it, but I get all the women's football. When that game was it the other night? But DAZN, when a game ends, it just loops on to the very next game coming up.
Yeah,
and it was on in the background. Yeah, and I've watched maybe about 20 minutes of it. Yeah, but now turned it off, put YouTube on. But then I thought, let me see if they actually won. Because I clocked it was the Champions League semi. So I was like, flipping out, they could be in a final.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she'd be a better manager than Poch.
Do you know what it is? Do you know why she's leaving? Because Karen Winstanley and Stuart Little fucked up with her contract and negotiations, as they did with every other player, deliberately, because they want him out. She's told him to jog on in a polite way, old Winstanley and Stuart Little. They've had a director come up to her saying, we don't like how you dealt with the Arsenal manager, going up to him at the end of the game. She said, well, if you don't like it, I'll leave. Simple as that. What a gaffer, bruv. She's elite. She's proper Chelsea. She would be at Chelsea for the rest of her career.
She is good. Whenever I've heard her on TV talking about football, she gets it, mate. She understands like football proper. She probably understands it more than 99% of the other divs that are on TV.
Yeah.
Like the blokes. Like Jermaine Jennings gave KDB man of the match of the weekend for what? Like, what was he watching? I'm saying he was fucking awful. Like,
he's bad. And also, I tell you what's also embarrassing is when you got Thiago Silva balling his eyes out because he knows he's leaving because he won't sign the NBA.
Last chance, wasn't it?
And it was his last chance winning an FA Cup, which is a special cup. Let's have it right. It is. It's heritage. You know what I'm saying? It's just milked with money right now. But, you know, people they sort of disrespect it now. But he was crying, and in the background, you got fucking Madueke having jokings. Yeah, the grasshopper, flat-foot grasshopper that tries to do step-overs, that fella. Who thinks he's like prime R9, bruv, fighting for penalties and a 5-0 lead. But when it's like a big semi-final, literally ghosts, bruv, disappears, bruv. Grasshoppers out at Wembley, bruv. Yeah. All right. This guy's laughing his head off with Grealish in the background. Yeah. Which shows you the state of Chelsea, shows you how the mentality is. You know, you should be seriously upset that you've bottled a semi-final because you bottled the Carabao Cup final against a weak Liverpool, and Veneer Merchant's celebrating with his Carabao Cup. Let's have it right, yeah. You know, and that's all he's going to win, hopefully. Do you know what I'm saying? And dip in the mud. But that's the reality, bruv. What are you doing, man? It's disgraceful. He should have been. Listen, let's have it right. He should have been fined with Jackson as well for the penalty incident. Pochettino's in the blame. I don't care what anyone says. That's why he walked out of the press zone. He got muddied because he should have already set the tone from way back from start of season who's taking
It
penalties.
was the brown envelope that obviously didn't get his envelope delivered that week, because he said something about something about shit or something, like you don't like when the shit is the fan or something like that. I can't remember what he said. But who was he? Who was that journo? Get him in there every week.
That was Neil Barrett. Neil Barrett used to be at the Bridge under Roman, and he used to announce all the players. He used to interview, work for Chelsea TV. And then I think he leaked something, or from what I don't know too much, so I won't speak on that. But he left or got dismissed, and that was under Roman as well. But he's sort of like still he understands, he knows things, what's going on behind the scenes. But he was basically mugging off. Pochettino. And Pochettino got rattled because he was like, "You keep asking me." Well, the reason we're asking that question is it's a gaff's decision. And then the day after, you get Paul Winstanley, the charity merchant, and Stuart Little, all right, at Cobham with the gaffer, saying to the players, this is the penalty taker, this is not right. That's a gaffer's job to do. What are the directors getting involved for? That's like Edu sucks toes with Lego Head going, this player's taking a penalty and we can't have this, can't have... It's madness, bruv.
This is crazy.
It's madness.
Your club's buried, man.
We're finished. I said RIP CHELS. I know it. I'm sitting here and it's going to be, I'm not even going to say I told you so, because I'm not going to give you the courtesy to do that, yeah? I'm not going to give you that pleasure, bruv. You know what I'm saying? The reality is, anyone who's not speaking this narratively, they're wrong-uns. They're either bought, blind, or outright not CHELS. Because if you love your club, irrespective of what you do, you sacrifice your love. You keep your love for your club. You don't sell out. Stupid narratives. Oh, it's the gaffer. Oh, it's the play. Of course, the players are not good enough. This is their level, bruv. Mid-table, because that's what we bought. Like, what do you think these players are going to over excel, bruv? And they're all going to trajectory same development. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here, bruv? Cole Palmer's carried us, bruv. Take away half his GA. All right? Take half of his 38 GA. And let's have it right. He ghosted in that final as well, because Mark got him basically
apart from that one shot he had, he didn't do nothing.
That was a great shot, and he had Roger on his arse, and I love that. I'll drink them minerals in. But reality is, amounts to nothing. Like his GA amounts to nothing. And this is the thing. We would be in relegation, bruv, without his GA, but let's do half his GA. We'll still be like, what, 15th, 16th in the table? Like, how is this guy carrying Chelsea? I want to know. Where's all these other players? They want to give it big and about taking penalties when we're winning 5-0 against Everton. What about the whole season? What about raising levels? Because there's no other experienced players in this team that can keep these levels or set the standards. All right. The gaffer don't set no standards because he's just ex-Spursy. All right. You got mid-directors, they don't set no standards. The ownership don't give a shit about standards, because their standards is we need to make sure that the priority is making money, and we're just going to mug off everyone and all supports with the PR, and trust the process. What process, bruv? It's almost 2 years, 2 seasons, and there's no development. We're stagnating. It's exactly what I said at the start of the season. I said we'll finish 10th, at best 8th if we're lucky. I still stick with 10th, and there's going to be no trophy and no Europa League or Champions League, and I'm absolutely on the money, because that's me just looking at the squad. And the bench is a disgrace. Injuries are a joke. They've got their own personal doctors and this and that, freelance consultants. They're not using an in-house team. That's criminal in itself. You got players getting advice from external doctors. Do you know what I'm saying? Freelance. What's all this nonsense, bruv? It's like, because what? They don't want to pay for a medical team, because that's going to go on the books. Like, what are we doing here, bruv? It's badly.
Yeah. Everything
I'm
about
tired,
Chelsea.
bruv. I'm tired.
Everything about your club's in the bin. Honestly, it's gone from being right up here to being right down here inside 2 years. Yeah, and anyone who thinks that's going to change, I'm sorry, mate. It ain't. Yeah. The thing is, if they come out now, the ownership, and say, right, listen, we've listened to what you lot say. We're going to take this in a different direction. You still won't trust them. Yeah, but they'll then take that in the direction, and that's when they start gaining trust, if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like for fans, for winning stuff on the pitch. They ain't there to win, bro. Yeah, they don't care. They're barefaced telling everyone to their face, we're stripping your football club, and what are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. They're saying we're taking your club. Yeah, we're coming to your gap. We're having that. Yeah, we're taking your hotels. We're having them. Yeah, we're getting rid of all of these players. We're selling them. We're going to buy a load of kids. Hopefully, a few come good and it balance the books out. Yeah, and then we take our dividends. Yeah, and in 5-10 years, we're fucking off. See you later. You can have your club back now.
Exactly. So you're Arsenal, and you can see it clear as day, crystal clear, bruv, like the minerals. Yeah, all right. But yet, deluded ones in our fan base don't see it. Work it out. I don't get it. When you speak to other Chelsea supporters, what are they saying, Lee? Do they speak? What are they saying, bruv? Because
do you know what? Most of the ones I see online, I don't really go on Twitter. I go on there just to mud a few people and wind a few people up every now and again. That's about it. Yeah, but the ones I see online, like, it's when it's fashionable, people jump on it. Yeah, but most that Twitter app's full of fucking idiots anyway. Most of it is just banter about, oh, my player's got this much GA, what's yours got? They're not really interested. Yeah, it's all just for banter and making friends with each other on that app. Yeah, because they ain't got any friends in real life. Yeah, and then when I see on YouTube, I'm going on with Lewis. I know you don't really get on with him. I'm going on with Lewis. I haven't heard Lewis's thoughts for months on CHELS. Yeah, but I tune into his streams every now and again, but it's normally about 10 people on there at one go. Yeah, and yeah, I don't really understand it. I can't lie. Yeah, and for me, it's like, how many more times do you have to see your team get embarrassed until you wake up and say, "No, fuck this, enough's enough." Yeah, like, I've seen this with Arsenal. Yeah, from when Kroenkes came in. Yeah, we moved to the Emirates in 07. 06, 07, I think it was. Yeah, and they just got in then. Yeah, and look at where we are now. 20 years later, 17 years later, bro, we still haven't won a title. 20 years in total. Yeah, we're top. Yeah, we might win it. Right? But it took for a Super League protest for this football club to fucking raise its standards. You know, start throwing some money at it. Yeah, because they were just creaming it. They were taking money out of the club.
Yeah.
You know, albeit not a lot. Yeah, but they weren't interested in winning. Yeah, and that Super League protest, there was about 5,500 outside the ground. Yeah, we that went everywhere. All of a sudden after that, yeah, they started throwing money at it. Yeah, and we're up the top now. We're up the top last season for 93%. Yeah, back in the Champions League, that went well, didn't it? Yeah, but this is where I get the ump with it. They've got to a certain level now, but now where do they want to go with Arsenal?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if we don't win it this season, it's just another wasted season. Yeah, so now, is this the guy? Yeah, is this the manager? For me, he ain't the manager anyway.
No, I think you need that that winner, that born winner, all right? That, like we say, Ancelotti or Tuchel, someone who's got over the line and has the experience to then take you to the next level. The reality is, the Kroenkes, the American owners that they are, they've given this PR that, you know, yeah, we want to build with Arteta and we want to win and we're spending money. But the reality is they're happy because now you're a top 4 club now.
Yeah,
so you're
that's
just
what they
bringing
want.
in
Back
that,
in the Champions League.
Yeah, you're just bringing in that Champions League broadcasting money. You're allowed, you can attract elite players, you know. But the reality is, Lego Ed, game management wise, experience getting over the line, he ain't got the minerals, bruv, and it's clear as day, bruv.
Listen, if he gets over the line this season, against 2 gaffers that have done it, yeah, then fair play.
You got to respect it. You got to respect
fair play to him, because I don't think he's doing it. Yeah, but if he does, and this is why this game tomorrow is so important, because we can go 4 points clear. Yes, they'll have 2 games in Man City,
but you've got the pressure on there.
But the pressure's now on them. Liverpool play on Wednesday, so we're clear of them as well. Yeah, we'll be 3 points clear of them. Yeah, 3 points clear or something, I think. But then the pressure's on Man City again. Yeah, and it's like, then we've got Spurs. These next 2 games, by Sunday, we're going to know whether Arsenal are serious. Yeah,
I think your team's mentally drained. I think playing in the Champions League at that elite level midweek, especially the buying game, not experienced going to their ground. You know what I'm saying? And then
the atmosphere in that ground before kickoff was mental, mate.
Yeah, bruv. And also they didn't have their supporters in your ground, and yet they still landed minerals and maybe should have won. Let's have it right. So there is a level there, and you're not near that. Your squad's still too thin. You get a few injuries, and I think that's it. You're done. You might beat some teams, but You know, you look at City and Liverpool squad's thin as well. I'll say that. So when you look at City, City have got the strongest squad in depth of the right quality, and they played each other long enough to know how to get through and get over the line.
Got the manager,
and they've got the best manager in the world right now with Carlo, I'd say. You know what I'm saying?
But this is the thing. It's like if we don't win it this season, it'll be dressed up again as, oh well, listen, we're still up there. We're competing with Pep. It's not easy. I hear it all the time. Even mates of mine, that were on protest to get Wenger out with me, and others texting me saying, "Oh, but he's got us back in the race. He's turned us into this great team again. Yeah, we were in the bin. We were the laughing stock of the league. No, we weren't. We were in a fucking Europa League final and finished 5th. Yeah, they sacked him when we were 8th. Yeah, Freddie took us down to 11th for that little period he had. Yeah, and then this manager finished 8th. The following season, he finished 8th. What are we doing here? Yeah, fair enough, he won an FA Cup as well. Fair play. Yeah, but this is why I get the ump with people, I say this to them all the time. Like, if you look at the 5 years he's been here nearly, he's won 1 cup.
Yeah.
1. If you look at the 5 years before that, we'd won 2. We'd won 2.
Listen.
We finished 4th, 2nd, 3rd, 4th again, and 5th. 6th, 5th, 4th, 2nd, and 3rd. Yeah, in them 5 years. Yeah, before him. Yeah, and I don't want to hear none of it. If he don't win something this season, why is it such a crime to want him gone for a proper manager? Go and get me Inter's manager. He knows how to get over the line. He's won about 6 trophies in the last couple of years.
I just think like the PR at your club and at our club is what is dictating this whole project, process, patience, when in reality, you either want to win and win now, or you don't. Because if you want to win now, like Don Roman, you didn't need PR, you didn't need none of that. You just go in the market, you get the players, you get the best gaffer at that time, and you say, make it work. If you don't, you're out the door. That's the standards. Standards are no longer at any of these football clubs no more, because in England, it's just plagiarized with PR, propaganda, brown envelope matrix that just want to manipulate the minions and the supporters. So you've got them in masses that dictate and push that narrative as far as they can go with it. And they'll always find something out of their back pocket to go and get them out of shit when they know that they're in the mud, when these owners know what they need to do. Your owners know what to do, our owners know what to do, but they won't do it because they're too focused on making money, because all it is a business. They don't love football. They don't love our football clubs. And that's the reality, bruv. They're abusing the supporters, and the supporters love and their money. And they're taking the piss, because in reality, where are we going? We're going to allow City to just keep winning? Well.
But this is the narrative that I don't get. Right, I've got to wrap up soon as well, mate. I'm late for my stream. It's all right. We'll carry on for a little bit. But yeah, this is the narrative I don't get. Right, we're old enough to have seen Fergie in this league, and before that, right? Fergie was in this league. He was the best manager with the most money in the biggest stadium, like winning stuff every year, doing trebles, doing three-peats, doing everything, right? Champions League's the lot, right? Then Wenger comes along and inside 18 months won a fucking double, with less money, and people go, oh, but the landscape was different back then. What are you, a flipping, like, what do you mean landscape? Are you a gardener? Are you greenkeeper or something? Like landscape, what are you talking about, right? Then Jose rocks up against the Invincible team and Fergie and goes, yeah, bollocks to that. I'm doing back-to-back trophies, mate. Back-to-back titles. They're saying Wenger never did, by the way. But do you know what's even more mad about it? I never heard once any PR, around Arsene Wenger at that time, about how we can't compete. Didn't hear none of it with Chelsea. Yeah, you were spending money. But as this young geezer, this young manager, Jose, with the youngest squad, by the way, at the time. And that squad, by the way, that Chelsea squad that done them back-to-back titles, was younger than any squad Arteta has ever managed. That squad was about 20, average age of 24 and a half or something, 25. I was at nearly 25.7 or whatever. Right? And this is what pisses me off with it. Nobody was just going, oh, let's just all give up because Fergie's here. Then later down the road, the Sheikh rocks up at City, yeah, and they win and won. How can they? And then Fergie comes back and goes, bollocks, I'm winning one back. Yeah, by that time we'd fallen off a cliff. Yeah,
all of these gaffers and clubs in these areas have one thing in common, and that thing in common is clearly the PR, not necessary, because the game's changed now, because it's all PR driven, and that's where all the money is. Marketing is where businesses spend most of their money to achieve their targets in selling the product that they're trying to sell, right? But the one thing in common with all these gaffers is they all were backed. They all had an element of control, all right? And they had a hierarchy aligned with them. They had a director of football with them. They had everything aligned. And they were football geniuses.
Yeah.
You know?
Mate, we had David Dean at our club. Yeah. David Dean. I've met David Dean outside the bridge, funny enough. Yeah. What a lovely geezer, mate. Yeah, that guy was Mr. Arsenal. Yeah, proper Arsenal, mate. Yeah, he got frog marched out the ground, out the training ground, because he sold his shares. Yeah, they frog marched him out. Yeah, what's that all about? This is Mr. Arsenal. He's been here for donkey's years, and you're frog marching him out with security out the training ground. Yeah, for selling his shares to someone that you don't like. What's that all about? Yeah, that was when it started to turn for me. Yeah, and it was like, that's when football started, going down the wrong route. Yeah, and that was around 05. Yeah, about 04, 05, something like that. It was around that time, I think he got frog marched out. Right, but we, at that point, were then cup winners, Champions League final. Yeah, then after that, fell off a cliff when we moved stadium. Yeah, because again, it's all about that. Yeah, the manager then sold out for £1 note. Yeah, by getting a pay rise every year for keeping his mouth shut. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? It's bullshit, bro. By that time, Jose was killing it. Ancelotti comes in and starts killing it. All these other managers like come in and start winning. Yeah, then the Sheikhs rock up. Yeah, and now, all these years later down the road, we can't compete with Pep. What are you waffling about? Yeah. Like, what do you mean you can't compete with Pep? Yeah, you can. You done 35 million on Fabio Vieira. Why? He's shit. Yeah, why can't you spend that on a striker? Why can't you spend that on another midfielder? I mean, our bench is a disgrace. Yeah, our bench is a disgrace. Reece Nelson, 100 grand a week. Why? Eddie Nketiah, 100 grand a week. You're telling me we can't compete with City? Come on, get out of here, man. And the difference is, yeah, back then, Arsene Wenger, right at the beginning, first 8 years, elite. Absolutely elite. Yeah, proper football as well. Yeah, proper players. Yeah, proper coaching, by the way, because that's something that's not happening in English football now.
Coaching's out of the game now. It's all data and
it's all data and stick to your zone on the pitch and
you know what? On that point, Lee, this is very important. I want people to understand this, especially the way Chelsea are now. All right, if you notice, all of our players, they're very young. They need direction. But Poch is having to direct these players on everything. They've got no leaders on the pitch, which means there's no direction on the pitch. The gaffer can't be on the pitch. So when you get Jackson, Mudryk, certain players that don't have the ball IQ, like a Cole Palmer or Thiago Silva, who can read the game at a level, right? They are steps behind in their mind. And they have 2 options in there or 3 options in their mind of what to do, and then they don't do either of them. And that's why Jackson gets in those positions, because he's thinking, what did the gaffer tell me to do? They don't have thought for themselves. They don't have players with chemistry. So that's infiltrated in the game, where it's like you've got to like nurse these players, because majority of them are kids. Like you've got no men like in that team, and even your team's a very young team as well. Like. But you've got a style of play, and Thomas Tuchel always came out and he said, I never coached Neymar and Mbappe and Messi to how to attack in the final third or what to do. That's down to their own improvisation, their own creativity. They do what they feel is right instinctively. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't teach that. But these players are not that good. So it's like you have to direct them because they haven't got the natural talent and instinct to do those in those moments.
You're spot on with that, yeah. When I watched that El Clasico last night, I was saying this about Ancelotti, right? I said, why is Ancelotti not landing airplanes in Madrid? No, he ain't doing it. Arteta and Gary O'Neill at the weekend, Arteta and Gary O'Neill at the weekend were basically playing ball boy. Yeah, as soon as the ball's going out, they're running down the touchline, throwing it back to the team. Sit the fuck down, mate. Yeah, and that tells me they're insecure about what they've set up. Yeah, because they're trying to manage the players through the game. Yeah, because one, they either don't believe that their method is working in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not solid enough to say, yo, this is my plan for the game. I'm just going to sit down. Yeah, and then at half time, I'll tell you what's wrong and where we go and change a few things. Yeah, we're doing game changes. We don't need to be running up and down the touchline all game saying, get here, you do this, you do that. What the fuck is that? Yeah, mate, Ancelotti last night, yeah, I swear to God, he was just standing there with his hands in his pocket. And at one point, yeah, he just went like that. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, play a bit better.
He's a man management, but he's also tactical problem-solving genius. And he's so calm, which is what you need in a dugout. You need that calmness. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, if you're emotional,
coffee,
your team are going to be emotional.
Chilling, bruv.
Yeah, if you're emotional, your team are going to be emotional. Bro,
I agree. I agree. Like, if you saw Pochettino's reaction to the handball, the Grealish handball, right, he just went like that, like that. If that was Jose, Tuchel, all right, in particular, they would be going absolutely mad. They probably would have got sent off in the dugout or something like that. If I watch Pep, majority of the time, Pep's sitting there, calculative, thinking, I'm going to trust my team. They know how to play. They're going to get their chance, and we're going to win.
He's talking to his assistant, who looks like Kevin Keegan.
Yeah, in it. And then you got Poch trying to do the same, but he's sitting there going, these kids ain't going to get me over the line. They're not good enough. And he doesn't believe in it. And if he doesn't believe in it, and these players are not buying into his tactics or not understand his tactics or game plan, then you're set up for failure from the get-go. I mean, what? And also, these players have been given a power in the dressing room. They're on 8-year, 6-year contracts, and they're kids. You know, it's
they're on
much
longer
harder
contracts
to replace them than the gaffer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got longer contracts than the manager.
But the gaffer's not the problem, really.
I'm here for longer than you.
But Lee, you can agree the gaffer's not really the problem here. He's not a shit manager. We know he's a decent gaffer. He's not elite. But he's done good things. You know what I'm saying? He has done good things. Like, I'll give him his credit. He's gone to Liga and then he's bottled it in the first year to Lille, and then he's gone and won it, and he's not really done well in the Champions League. You got Luis Enrique, first season. He's almost going to do a treble, bruv, if he wins the Champions League. You know what I'm saying?
This is my point there about trust the process merchants and all of that. Like, yeah,
it's bollocks. It's bollocks.
What phase is Leverkusen's manager in? Xavi Alonso.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people go, oh, but that's the exception to the rule. Bollocks. No, it ain't. Yeah, it's not the exception to the rule, because what about Xavi last year? Yeah, so that's 2 in 2 seasons. Yeah. 2 managers of 2 big clubs. Yeah, well, Leverkusen are not a massive club, but they're a big club, aren't they? Yeah, and an institutional-sized football club. In Barca, they both won in their first full season.
They farm good players like Havertz, Wirtz, these kind of players. They're
like a feeder club. That's the first time they've ever won a title.
Yeah. Against Bayern, who I will say they're not at their strongest right now. Defensively, they're not very strong. They've got decent attack. They've got very good attack, in fact. And their midfield, Goretzka,
their midfield's not great.
Yeah, it's not got that. You know, they're missing Muller. You know, that calmness, like that they can play the ball to. They haven't got that at the moment. But look, they still can land it. But Leverkusen, he could win a baby treble, innit?
He could do a baby treble undefeated, mate. That'd be one of the greatest achievements ever in world football.
Absolutely, bruv.
Listen, I'm going to have to go, though, mate, because I'm 15 late for my flipping show.
Shit.
And all the lads are sat waiting.
We'll wrap it up. I've got some super minerals. I'll quickly run through. Is that all right? And then we'll close it off. Yeah. Big up Tixley says, Lee, if you think your club is tapped, our admin did 2 birthday wishes for 2 former players today, Clowns FC, because they've got nothing.
Ours did 2 back to back the other day, Szczesny and Fabianski, the day after we lost to Bayern Munich.
That's shocking.
And what's even funnier about this Bayern Munich game? They posted out because we beat Bayern Munich 2-0 in 2013 at their ground. Yeah. I've frozen. I don't know why I've frozen. But
he's froze.
Yeah, 2013. I don't know if you can hear me. 2013. Yeah, we won 2-0 at their ground. Yeah, they're posting that out like it was a trophy. Yeah, guess who won the Champions League that year? That was a knockout game. Yeah, that was the second leg. We got knocked out. Guess who won the Champions League that year? Oh yeah, Bayern Munich.
Bayern.
Yeah, absolute joke.
That is a joke. Murat, that's funny. It's like I've got you as a guest, but you're on TalkSport and we can't see you.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, mate. It's done. It's gone.
Murad says, I'm an Arsenal fan and I'm not confident in tomorrow. We overhype our players like Saka and do F-all at the end of the season. Well,
yep.
He's not wrong, is he? He's not wrong. Rebel Rise, big up to you. MineralsFC Ultra says, Lee Gunner, please don't batter us tomorrow. Imagine we get a penalty without Palmer playing. I can see another arguments taken by Sloshpot Jackson, Sterling, and Grasshopper Madueke. Yeah, fucking not wrong, is he? Adam Rating, what does he say? Thumbs up. Big up to you. Big up to everyone in here. I've redirected to your channel, Lee, for your
I love that, mate. Stream. Appreciate it.
One more here from Jack where he says Tuchel under Ineos will cook with MM7 Angus me. Listen, I fucking well know I'm the one that told you lot before anyone tells you anything. Just like I told you Kai Havertz was signing for Arsenal and no one believed me and he did. You know what I'm saying? I actually said that, Leo, but you can clip me all day long. Arsenal supporters will tell you that. But yes, Tuchel, he's not done, but he wants it. Tuchel wants the job. So it's pretty much, for me, I think it's a done deal. And if that happens, expect a meltdown from me. I'm going to be absolutely raging, bruv. And as I should be, bruv, because that's our gaffer, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? But big up to you, Lee. Big up to everyone. Make sure you put your comments down below. Make sure you smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Go and subscribe to Lee's. Go and jump onto his stream. He's going to be landing minerals. Listen, let's have it right, Lee. We'll do, maybe we'll do, I don't know what your schedule's like. We'll try and do one after the game at some point. That'll be good. And maybe bring on Northside as well, and we can do one like that. But
yeah, man. Yeah, we can sort something out later in the week, definitely. But yeah, listen, I've got to go, man. Big up for having me on. I need to reboot this Mac. I don't know what's happened to it. And, and yeah, man.
I'll never see. Let's have it right. Clown Lake
Come
out.
on. Let's
Big
go.
up to everyone. Let's
Love
go.
Everyone.
Out the CHELS, out the MineralsFC. We move.